Hello. Hi, I'm Jeffrey. This is my partner Tucker. And we're shooting a walkthrough video of our Mercedes Sprinter camper van that we're selling. I think I'll do like a walk around the van first to talk about the van itself, and then we can get into the build on the interior. This is a 2020 Mercedes Sprinter 2500 with 16,500 miles on it. So it was delivered in August of 2020, so the warranty will go until August 23. And it's, you know, three-year 36. You can always buy the extended as well up until that expires. The van has 16,000 miles on it at the moment. So this is a 4x4 model with the V6 engine. Some of the stuff on the outside, we got a nice big huge light bar up on the roof that'll like light up the road like it's daylight. Gosh, that thing is incredible. And side steps, there's this driver's side one. The one on the passenger side will go all the way under the sliding door. So there's a long 96-inch one on the passenger side. There's venting windows. These CR Lawrence windows, they have two that'll vent out, and these rear bunk windows are awning style, so they'll also awning out away from the van and open up. They're just wonderful. So there's a bunk window on both sides of the bed. I have the bed set up so you can see the walkthrough feature at the moment, and then I'll put the panels on. But so these panels go across through the middle. There's 4 of them that you could just easily take out. It's a nice simple design. It's a bed most of the time, but you know, if you need to go to Lowe's and move some lumber like I do on a regular basis or whatever it is, you know, if you don't need the bed for the weekend and want to set it up so you can have more space for, you know, it's clear through to the back, right? Got a couple big shelves in the rear area, but what these boxes are is they're enclosing over one wheel well. We have the water tanks and the water pump and so forth, and over the passenger side wheel well we have the batteries. So you know, they're enclosed to you know, keep everything neat and tidy, and the little sliders allow you to have full access to them for any maintenance stuff that you need. But this is a 200 amp hour battery bank. There's 2 100 amp hour Renogy lithium smart batteries here. We also have a 3000 watt pure sine inverter and 300 watts of solar on the roof. So that little solar controller there is you know, controlling the three panels on the roof. And we also charge with a DC charger off of the van itself, so that when the van's running, these will be charging. And then they power all the 12 volt. You know, we use as much 12 volt as we can. So like the water pump, the refrigerator, the lights, the fans, it's all 12 volt stuff. There's 20 gallons of water here. And I think well, let me jump around in the inside before I set the bed up. But yeah, so check this awning is amazing. So, you know, until I had a van with an awning, I never really got it. Like, why bother? But gosh, now that I have had a couple with awnings, I'll never go without one. They're just so great. Not only, there's so many times where you park and their sun just come and beam, you know, no matter where you park in the middle of the day, the sun's over, you know, really high in the sky. You're going to have, you know, the van is going to be getting baked with sunshine coming in it. So this awning obviously provides shade and a nice space in front of the opening. Well, the thing I didn't realize till I had it is how many rainy days we also have. And on a rainy days, you're shut inside. And so with the awning, I'll just pull it out like a quarter of halfway, and it protects, you know, the rain from coming in the door. You see the van's curved. This whole thing's shaped like an egg. So, you know, it curves up to the top. So all this rain will come in, you know, even just with a light drizzle, you have to shut the door. So, just crack the window, the awning open part way, and you have this nice, pleasant, you know, little rain shower instead of being shut inside, right? So this is try to like navigate through all these beautiful flowers here without hurting anybody. Hello. I'm gonna jump right inside here and show I'll sit on the inside instead of standing out here. But before I jump in, I get the passenger and driver's seat swiveled around. They have, that's an Alpine mechanism. Seat swivels there. And so what we did is we built a little bit of an overhang for the countertop, right? And so I can swing the driver's seat around and swing my knees under there. And then I have this nice little workspace. I can just put my laptop or eat or whatever sitting right here, because we get this nice little counter space. And so first thing you'll notice is right by the passenger side, we have this nice bench to sit on, which I sit on, jump in over and over and over, jump in and put your shoes on, put some, sit down and take a break for a second and look at something, whatever. That little bench seat just, comes into use all day long. But inside of it, another useful little guy is this little cassette toilet. It's just a classic Thetford porta potty, camp potty thing, and it's a 2-chamber, real simple setup. This blue chemical goes in the bottom chamber and turns even solids to liquid. They work good, but they're not for full-time use. It's just there to have that covered if needed, and then on the the main feature here, this beautiful galley. We've got laminates. The fridge has a matching laminate, so you might not notice it, but yeah, there's a fridge right there. Nice 130 liter giant size fridge. We've got a 110. So that 300,000 watt inverter I mentioned earlier is powering, so we have outlet for things that you might want to plug in, the coffee maker or whatever it is, and plus a couple of USB ports. And then we got a couple of dimmers. So both the cabinet lights and the overhead puck lights each have their own dimmer. We've got LED lighting throughout that you can see. And so let me shut these doors up. And I'm going to set this camera down. Pardon me, I didn't have this all worked out already, but this is a really simple way to set this up. So yeah, we can change this from being a bed into a walk-through setup in just under a minute. It's really simple, and these panels can just be put up out of the way. If you're taking off for the weekend and not going to use them, just throw them in the garage. They're just nice thick wooden panels. And you can see, I'm not sure if the camera caught all how I was doing that, but the panels are really simple. There's just these 4 panels will, sit inside here. So I'll throw the futon mattress on top of this and take off. Mostly it's a bed setup, but for those times where you might not necessarily, otherwise if we fix the bed in place, then it's just fixed. The real estate that's just what it is. It's only a bed all the time. So this is a way to have it be, a little bit more functional, multiple uses. And so finally, I just want to talk about, the van itself, what we built this from. Both the design and the materials, there's a lot of thought that's gone into these. So I've been building vans for over 10 years now. We've been building full-time professionally for the last 4. And me and Tucker here, we've traveled about 350,000 miles in Sprinter vans. 350. I've added up all of the mileage on all the different vans we've had for 10 years. And so we've spent a lot of overnights, a lot of our time on the road. A lot of those miles weren't just driving up and down this valley. They were on big epic road trips or weekends away. We'll do 3-day weekends over to Denver. We'll do 3 weeks out to California. I mean, we've done it all. We've done 3 and 4 months in here. On 2 different occasions, I did 3 months at a time. So we've given us all of that's to say is we've given all of this a lot of consideration. We've been stuck inside of these things on bad weather days, right? We've been in all conditions and all weather, and those situations have led to a lot of both design and material decisions. So for instance, you'll notice the cabinets, they're all open and they're open on purpose. This is by design. So we've done it before where you have the closing, doors or whatever that shut in all the cabinets. Well, then you're, then you find, well, always like clamoring around looking for slamming doors, looking for, where's that, where's this and that. And when you have the cabinets open like this, you could just see where everything is. Oh, there's my cool mug, okay, great. Or whatever you're looking for, you could just see it without all the clamoring. Plus, it just gives it a more open feel. So the space in here is very small. Let me just sit on my little bench seat here. I mean, look, there's the driver's seat right there. Tucker's right there. He's like always a foot away from me, right? I mean, when we have to be all closed in on a weather day, it's real easy to have the space overbuilt and for it to feel claustrophobic in here. And so by leaving the cabinets open, that's part of the idea of that. And also just how everything's laid out. So I wanted, it's easy to overbuild these and start building from the walls in, and then just wind up with an aisle down the middle. So, and we use this space all day long in different ways. And sometimes we're cooking, sometimes we're sitting and relaxing and reading, sometimes we're doing a laptop, and all throughout the day, the space has to be comfortable, whether the doors are all open or shut. And lastly, just the materials themselves. Everything in here is we build all of this from scratch. All of this cabinetry, all of the we make the laminates. Everything's solid wood. So we use this is cabinet grade maple, all the wood. We make the laminates, butcher block countertop. Right, everything's trimmed with aluminum. Everything's meant to be durable. So this is all maple too, even the painted stuff. We had our first van in particular. Two of them, we bought cabinets that were meant for like a kitchen, and stuff made for your kitchen home will not withstand what goes on in here. We are not delicate in these things. We're on adventures, right? And look, the outside world's right outside the door there, and it's coming in with a vengeance on a daily basis. All I mean by that is, like, things get bumped and wet and dirty, and everything in here is meant to withstand all of that. So this vinyl floor is bulletproof. I wish I could show you. If I had something sharp, I'd show you. You could just we torture tested this stuff with a sample, and even took a sharp chisel to it, going whap whap whap. You can't hurt this floor. Plus, it's waterproof, stain resist, everything. These laminates are durable and strong. You just wipe them clean, right? And everything will just wipe clean, and it's all protected. Like, we have a nice finish on everything. So that's all from years and years of traveling and use. These are designed and developed here in the Rockies, designed for adventures, right? And so, Tucker, you've been so patient. Tucker's been such a champ while we do all this today. So we're gonna go enjoy the rest of this day and chase the sun, the last of this day. Go for a little walk, and I'm really grateful you take the time to watch this. Happy to answer any questions you might have, so don't hesitate to reach out. And thank you so much. Have fun.